why you still can't jump higher, it's not your legs. It's your brain. Let's settle a debate that has destroyed countless gym sessions. You see someone dunking, you immediately think, I need bigger quads. So you start doing endless squats. Monday, squats. Wednesday, more squats. Friday, even more squats. A month later, your legs look like tree trunks. Your vertical jump, about as impressive as a potato trying to leave the ground. Here's the truth. A monster vertical leap isn't built in your quads. It's built inside your brain, your nervous system, and the way your body transfers force. The good news. You don't need alien genetics. You don't need to be born with kangaroo DNA. You simply need to train your body in the correct sequence. Because jumping isn't magic, it's engineering. Let's break it down. Step 1. Your brain is the real engine. Imagine buying a Ferrari, then driving everywhere with the gas pedal pressed only 25%. Sounds ridiculous, right? That's exactly how most athletes use their muscles. Your muscles may already be capable of producing incredible force. The problem is, your brain never gives them permission. Sports scientists call this neuromuscular efficiency. Fancy name, simple idea. How many muscle fibers can your brain activate instantly? Most people recruit only a portion of what they actually have. Elite athletes, they flip the switch from sleep mode to launch rocket. That difference alone creates explosive athletes. So how do you train it? Ironically, stop trying to jump as high as possible. Seriously? Instead, jump fast. Perform quick. Low amplitude pogo jumps. Keep your knees slightly bent. Touch the floor for the shortest time possible. Think of the ground like it's covered in Lego bricks. You want off immediately. This teaches your nervous system to fire faster. Your feet begin reacting like loaded springs. Suddenly, changing direction feels easier. Exploding toward the basket becomes effortless. You're no longer waiting for your muscles. They're waiting for you. Step 2. Learn to absorb force before producing it. Now imagine driving a race car with no brakes. Sure, it moves fast, right until it crashes into a wall. Your body works exactly the same way. Before creating force, it must absorb force. This ability is called eccentric strength. Think of a slingshot. The farther you pull it back, the farther the rock flies. Elite jumpers do exactly that. They don't simply push upward. They load their muscles like giant rubber bands. Then, boom, everything releases at once. That's called the stretch-shortening cycles. It's basically your body's cheat code. Unfortunately, most athletes completely skip it. Their jumps become slow, heavy, and awkward. The best drill: drop jumps. Step off a box. The instant your feet touch the floor, explode upward. Don't obsess over jump height. Obsess over speed. Ground contact should feel almost illegal. The faster you absorb force, the more powerful your takeoff becomes. Whether you're chasing a rebound, blocking a shot, or trying to embarrass your friend with a poster dunk, this is where the explosion begins. Step 3. Stop worshiping your quads. Let's talk about the biggest gym myth. Everyone loves training quads. Leg extensions, front squats, wall sits. If quads alone created monster hops, professional cyclists would all be dunking. Spoiler alert, they aren't. The real engines live behind you. Your glutes, your hamstrings, your lower back. Together they're called the posterior chain. These muscles produce the majority of your jumping power, yet somehow they're treated like the forgotten middle child. If you ignore them, you're trying to launch a rocket with half its engines missing. Instead, train hip dominant movements, Romanian deadlifts, hip hinges, single leg glute bridges. When performed correctly, your hips become power generators. Every jump suddenly feels smoother, stronger, and far more explosive. Step 4. Stop leaking power. Ever seen someone who's ridiculously strong, yet somehow can't jump? That's because strength alone isn't enough. Imagine filling a bucket with water, except the bucket has 20 holes. That's what happens when your core can't transfer force. Sports scientists sometimes call these athletes energy leaks. All the strength in the world escapes before reaching the ground. Your core isn't there to give you six-pack abs. Its real job? Create a solid platform. Think about launching a spring. If the base shakes, the spring loses power. Your torso must stay rigid. Forget doing 500 crunches. Crunches help your vertical jump about as much as wearing soccer cleats helps your golf swing. Instead, train stability. Pallof presses, resistance bands trying to twist you sideways. Your job. Tell them, not today. Another favorite? Hanging leg raises. Brutal. Simple. Extremely effective. Your abs will complain. Your jump will thank you. Step 5. Technique adds free inches. Here's something people hate hearing. Jumping isn't just athletic, it's a skill. And skills can be improved. Elite athletes don't simply jump harder. They jump smarter. Mistake number 1, no arm swing. Congratulations. You just threw away several inches of vertical. Your arms are free momentum. Swing them back, then violently upward. Don't jump like you're carrying invisible grocery bags. Mistake number 2, tiny approach steps. Ever notice elite dunkers take one huge second to last step? That's called the penultimate step. It's where horizontal speed transforms into vertical power. Small nervous steps kill momentum. Aggressive steps create liftoff. Mistake number 3, leaning too far forward. This shifts stress into your lower back. Meanwhile, your powerful glutes sit there unemployed. Keep your chest tall. Keep your hips under your shoulders. Now your strongest muscles finally get invited to the party. Step 6, shock your body with overload. Eventually, your body gets comfortable. Comfort is wonderful. For vacations, terrible for athletic progress. This is where overload enters. Not reckless overload, smart overload. Weighted jumps, a light weighted vest, small dumbbells. Just enough resistance to convince your nervous system this feels harder. Remove the weight afterward, and suddenly you feel like gravity forgot your address. Basketball players have used this trick for years. It works because your body adapts quickly. Another favorite, band-resisted jumps. Wrap a resistance band around your waist. Have a partner hold it behind you. Now every jump requires extra force. When resistance disappears, your body still expects the extra challenge. Result, higher jumps, more explosiveness, bigger confidence. Step 7, train one leg like it has its own brain. Here's a funny question. During a basketball game, how many dunks happen from a perfect 2-foot standing jump? Almost none. Layups, fast breaks, Euro steps, chase down blocks, they're dominated by one-leg takeoffs. Yet many athletes only train two-legged jumps. That's like training only your right arm, then wondering why your left can't throw. Each leg deserves its own attention. Bulgarian split squats are king. They're painful, they're humbling, and yes, you'll question your life choices halfway through. But they build incredible single-leg strength and stability. Pair them with single-leg reactive hops. Again, forget jumping high. Think fast, quick, explosive. Your leg learns to become its own rocket booster. Suddenly, those one-leg takeoffs feel effortless. Exactly what every explosive athlete wants. The truth about jumping higher. Most people think improving their vertical means doing more. More squats, more jumps, more suffering. But the highest jumpers don't necessarily train harder. They train smarter. First, wake up your nervous system. Then, learn to absorb force. Build your posterior chain. Strengthen your core. Master technique. Progressively overload. Finally, develop single leg power. Notice something. Everything builds on the previous step. That's why random workouts rarely work. A higher vertical isn't one magical exercise. It's the result of putting every piece together in the correct order. Do that consistently, and one day you'll jump, reach the rim, look down, and wonder why it ever felt impossible. If you want every workout already organized in the right sequence, strength, speed, mobility, explosiveness, recovery, and progressions, check out the Athletic Blueprint. It removes the guesswork, so every session actually moves you closer to jumping higher instead of just making your legs sore. Work smarter, train consistently, and let gravity be the one that's surprised next time you leave the floor.